You ever just feel like things are stuck? And I'm not talking about rush hour traffic.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
Today we're going deep on natural constipation relief. Because, like it or not, it's something that happens to most of us at some point.
Right. It's one of those universal things.
And we've got the 7-step plan, all natural, claims to get things, well, moving in just 5 days.
5 days, huh?
Yeah.
That's pretty quick.
Now, some of these steps, I gotta say, are pretty out there. Like step 1 had me doing a double take.
What is it?
It says to eat kiwi with the skin on.
Oh, really? With the skin?
That's what it says. I mean, who does that?
Well, it sounds strange, but the skin is actually where a lot of the good stuff is.
Oh, really?
It's packed with fiber.
Ah, okay.
And not just any fiber. You've got a good mix of both soluble and insoluble.
So what's the difference?
Well, for constipation, soluble fiber is key.
Okay.
It acts like a sponge, absorbs water, adds bulk to your stool, makes it easier to pass.
Makes sense.
Insoluble fiber, on the other hand, adds roughage.
Roughage? Like what?
Think bran flakes.
Okay, I get it. So it helps push things along.
Exactly.
A two-pronged fiber attack. But I gotta say, kiwi skin, it's kind of fuzzy, isn't it?
It might feel a little weird at first, but honestly, if you blend it up in a smoothie, you barely even notice.
A smoothie, huh? Well, this plan does have a whole smoothie step. Calls for some other interesting ingredients, too. Raisins, prunes, apples, pears. We're really loading up on the fiber here. But what's so special about these particular fruits?
Well, each one brings something unique to the table, like raisins and prunes.
Yeah.
They're like the dynamic duo of constipation relief.
Okay.
High in fiber, of course.
Right.
But prunes also have this natural sugar alcohol, sorbitol.
Sorbitol, what's that do?
Acts as an osmotic laxative.
An osmotic laxative. That sounds pretty intense.
Basically, it draws water into the colon.
Ah, I see.
Softens everything up, makes it easier to pass. Gentler than stimulant laxatives, too.
Which can be rough, yeah. So prunes are working on multiple levels here.
They really are.
But what about apples and pears? I know they're healthy, but how do they specifically help with constipation?
Apples and pears, especially with the skin on, are full of this type of soluble fiber called pectin.
Pectin.
Yeah. And the cool thing about pectin is it not only absorbs water, but it also forms this gel-like substance in your digestive tract.
So it's like a lubricant.
In a way, yeah. It helps bulk up the stool and promotes smooth movement.
Wow, pectin is like the ultimate team player then, adding bulk and lubrication. Pretty neat. And you know what this plan actually says? To blend all of these high-fiber fruits together. Kiwi with skin, raisins, prunes, apples, pears, the whole shebang. I have to admit, the thought of that combination is a little adventurous.
Yeah, it might sound a little odd, but blending them all together creates this, synergy.
Synergy, how so?
Well, you're getting this concentrated dose of all these different types of fiber.
Makes sense.
And each type has its own unique benefits. It's like a power smoothie for your gut.
Okay, I'm starting to get on board with this power smoothie idea, but it doesn't stop at just diet. Next up, this plan emphasizes movement.
Oh, yeah. Exercise is so important.
I've always wondered, though, how does exercise actually help with constipation?
Well, when you move your body, you're also stimulating the muscles in your digestive tract. It's like giving your intestines a little massage.
Yeah.
Helps move things along more efficiently.
So it's not just about what we eat, but how we move our bodies.
Exactly. It's all connected.
It really is. You know, I'm all for getting some fresh air and exercise, but what about those times when nature calls?
Oh, you mean,
Urgently? This plan has a tip for that too, and honestly, it's pretty funny.
what is it?
The Google Maps strategy.
Google Maps.
Yep. Basically, they suggest using Google Maps to locate the nearest restroom, especially when you're out and about.
That's actually brilliant.
Right. I mean, who hasn't been in that situation?
Seriously.
Desperate for a bathroom, no clue where to find one.
It's a lifesaver.
It's like having a secret weapon right in your pocket.
Or at least on your phone.
Speaking of secret weapons, this plan's got a whole section on, get this, bathroom posture.
Bathroom posture.
Bathroom posture. And it involves a step stool. Yeah, you heard that right.
A step stool.
I was confused too, but apparently...
How does a step stool help?
Well, they say using a step stool to elevate your feet while you're, on the throne,
Yeah.
it helps align your body to mimic a natural squatting position.
Squatting. Like back to nature.
Pretty much. Turns out our bodies weren't really designed for sitting on a modern toilet.
I guess that makes sense.
For centuries, humans have been squatting to do their business.
Right.
And there's a reason for that.
Right.
Squatting actually relaxes the muscles in your pelvic area,
Oh.
and it straightens out the rectum, which allows for easier, well,
Passage. So
exactly.
the step stool is like a hack to get us closer to that natural squatting position.
That's the idea. Never would thought of it myself.
Pretty ingenious.
This whole plan is full surprises, I gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
What I find really interesting, though, is how all these seemingly simple steps, they all work together.
That's the beauty of it.
We've got the fiber from the fruits,
Yeah.
the movement from exercise,
Right.
strategic bathroom mapping with Google Maps even,
Can't forget that one.
and now posture optimization with the step stool. It's like a multi-pronged attack on constipation.
I like the way you think.
But what I really appreciate is that this plan focuses on natural methods.
Absolutely.
No harsh laxatives or anything like that?
Nope. It's all about working with your body, not against it.
Exactly. Just giving it the support it needs to do its thing. Isn't it true, though, that constipation can often be a symptom of like a bigger imbalance in the body?
Oh, absolutely.
Like maybe your gut bacteria are out of whack, or you're not managing stress effectively.
You hit the nail on the head. Constipation is rarely an isolated issue. It can be a sign that something else is going on, like what you mentioned, gut dysbiosis.
Dysbiosis.
Yeah, it's basically an imbalance in your gut microbiome, the community of bacteria living in your gut.
Right, right. So addressing constipation isn't just about immediate relief. It's about improving your overall health and well-being.
Exactly. This plan is a great starting point because it addresses those lifestyle factors that are so crucial for good digestion.
This is really making me think, this deep dive, it's about so much more than just relieving constipation. It's about understanding how everything in our bodies is connected and the importance of taking a holistic approach to health. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty inspired right now.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
When we understand how our bodies work and what we can do to support them, we really gain a sense of control over our health.
It's not about feeling helpless or resigned to discomfort,
I hear you.
It's about taking action and making choices that support our well-being.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And, it's pretty amazing that this whole plan is designed to work in just 5 days.
5 days. That's really impressive. It shows you that relief is possible and within a reasonable time frame.
Right.
But beyond those 5 days, it's like this plan has the potential to spark lasting changes.
Absolutely. It's about incorporating those practices into your daily life, making them a habit.
I'm already thinking about how I can integrate some of these tips. I'm definitely going to try that kiwi skin smoothie.
I'm curious to hear how that goes. But seriously, I think this plan really highlights the power of small, consistent changes.
Yeah, it's not about overhauling your entire life overnight, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's about making manageable adjustments that you can stick with.
And those small changes, they can have a ripple effect, leading to bigger shifts in your overall health.
You got it.
I'm starting to think that this plan, it's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to natural constipation relief.
I think you're right. It opens up a whole world of possibilities, exploring other natural approaches, customizing them to your own needs.
So, for everyone listening, let's consider this 5-day plan the jumping off point. What else is out there if you want to go even deeper into natural digestive health?
Well, one area that's really fascinating to explore is the world of prebiotics and probiotics.
Oh yeah, prebiotics and probiotics, those are always hot topics.
And for good reason. They're essential for a healthy gut.
So what are they exactly? Remind me.
Probiotics are the good bacteria that live in our gut.
Right.
And prebiotics, they're like the food for those good bacteria.
So it's like creating a healthy ecosystem in your gut.
Exactly. A balanced gut microbiome is crucial for so many things, including good digestion.
And I know I've heard that stress can also play a role in digestive issues.
Oh, for sure. Stress affects our whole system, the gut included. When we're constantly stressed, our digestive processes can get thrown off.
So managing stress isn't just good for our mental health, it's good for our gut health too.
Absolutely. Techniques like mindfulness, meditation, even gentle exercise can make a big difference.
It's all about finding ways to stay balanced. And speaking of balance, what about sleep? Does that factor into gut health as well?
Sleep is essential for our body to repair and rejuvenate, and that includes the gut. When we don't get enough sleep, our digestion suffers.
So getting a good night's sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's about supporting our gut too. Wow, it really is all connected, isn't it?
It really is. And the more we understand these connections, the more we can take charge of our health.
It really is amazing, isn't it?
It is.
Like, who knew we'd be talking about kiwi skin and squatting and sleep all in one conversation about constipation.
Right. But that's the thing about health.
Yeah.
It's all connected. And sometimes the simplest things can make the biggest difference.
And the best part is, you don't need any fancy medications or procedures.
Nope.
This plan shows that you can often find relief naturally.
Exactly. Just by making some simple changes to your lifestyle.
I think that's the biggest takeaway from all this.
What's that?
Empowerment.
Ah, yeah.
We're not helpless, we have choices.
We absolutely do.
And sometimes those choices are easier than we think.
That's so true.
So for everyone listening out there, if you're feeling a little, stuck, both literally and figuratively, remember that relief is out there. This 7-step plan, it's a great place to start.
It is.
But it's really just the beginning of the journey.
To better digestive health.
Exactly. So keep exploring, keep learning, and don't forget, your body is amazing.
It is.
It can heal. It can find balance.
Absolutely.
And don't be afraid to, get creative. Yeah, like embrace those kiwi smoothies.
Kiwi smoothies.
Get yourself a step stool.
A step stool.
And don't forget to map out those bathrooms on Google Maps. You'd be surprised at how much power you have to get things moving in the right direction.
That's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, stay curious and take care of yourselves.
See you next time.